Are you a pharmacist who would like to use your knowledge and experience to create a little bit of extra income, maybe thousands of dollars a year, without working more shifts in a traditional job? Because today, I think you're gonna like this video. It's 9 creative side hustles that pharmacists are actually doing right now, and some of them have turned these side hustles into full-time careers and jobs, making more money than their pharmacist salary. Let me show you how they're doing it and what is it. I love this topic, just forewarning you. Side hustles are so cool. It's how I got started in my career as the founder of the Happy PharmD. So this is something I'm very passionate about. I want to break down these 9 different opportunities, give you some examples of pharmacists who are doing it in real time, and give you some additional resources to help you get started. First up is the most popular side hustle that we hear over and over again, and it's medical writing. This is perhaps one of the easiest ones to get into because, hey, you're already a pharmacist, you have the knowledge, you understand medications, disease states. It is easy to get started. We have so many testimonials. We'll put some links perhaps below to a lot of different pharmacists who have transitioned into that full time. Some do part-time stuff. We have a lot of stories that you can check out and see what it's like. Making medical information and content is something that companies are always looking for, and being able to write, communicate medical information is a very valuable skill, whether it's a medication article, a CME, or heck, even blog content. You can find gigs on major websites, even like Upwork or Fiverr, or go the medical writing route and look at Medical Writing Association. There's lots of jobs all over the place that you could easily get started. The great thing about medical writing is you can do it on your own schedule, when you have the time, when you want to, and the demand is always there. Number 2 is freelance consulting. This is where you can offer your expertise to startups, medical technology companies, healthcare companies, or educational institutions. Maybe you're great at understanding drug-drug interactions, or you got experience with pharmacy workflows and operations. There are companies out there that need that knowledge. Jenna Quinn is a great example with Perfecting Peds. She is literally providing pediatric care to healthcare organizations in a very complex and highly professional way. What's cool about consulting is that you can really leverage your specific experience. If you've been working in a specialty pharmacy, there are other pharmacies out there looking for consultants. You're great at workflow optimization. Awesome, great. Every company's got operational problems that could use your expertise. The third creative side hustle is something that I'm very involved in, is course creation. I do this a ton. I'm teaching basically every single week as a job. And I know lots of other pharmacists are doing as well. A great example of this is Brandon Dyson from TLDR Pharmacy, who's done an incredible job. The guy is making so many amazing cheat sheets that teach anything from pharmacology to even some career skills. Brandon's created these straight to the point pharmacy education cheat sheets that students, practitioners, residents love. The cool thing about creating courses is that you do it once and you can generate income while you sleep. Yes, it takes a lot of effort and energy and a lot of marketing, but passive income is very nice. I don't know why I bore at that. The fourth option is virtual medication counseling. Companies like Aspen RX are providing opportunities for pharmacists to do MTM remotely. I've actually had several clients who have either gotten into this or grown their practice, and it's a great way to earn extra income, potentially full-time if you really go gung-ho with it. DeLon Canterbury is a great example of this practice. With his company, Geriatrics, spelled a little interesting there, he works with patients and providers and helping them deprescribe so many medications. What's really interesting about this field is that it's rapidly growing. The rise of telehealth means more and more companies are looking for pharmacists who provide these virtual consultations. Now, you could work with one of them, or you could even do it by yourself. The flexibility is amazing, and you often get to set your own off hours, work as little or as much as you want to, really. The fifth creative side hustle is becoming a content creator. You could call it influencer. I think that word is kind of cringy, but one of the best examples I know is Grant Harting. Man, this guy's killing it on TikTok. He's built a massive following, sharing pharmacy knowledge in a pretty entertaining way. It's amazing to see how he's turned his pharmacy expertise into this huge platform, and I'm pretty sure he's getting a kickback through like recommending OTCs and herbals and stuff. What's interesting is that it's not just educating people, like he's building a brand. You could do this through YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, even a blog. The key is finding your unique voice and consistently providing value to your audience. Sixth, and this is another one I do myself, is speaking, webinars, teaching, CME materials presented live. My friend Corey Jinks has done really well with this as too. There's so many opportunities to speak at conferences or do workshops, and once you build your expertise up in a certain area. What I love speaking about is not only providing me like additional income, but it also helps establish you as an expert in that field. Plus, it's a great way to network and open yourself up to new opportunities that you would have never had. Number 7 is coaching. Now, this is obviously something I'm passionate about at the Happy PharmD. We're on a mission to change and heal the pharmacy profession by helping 10% of pharmacists get into amazing jobs. You know that thing like you love recommending friends and family to? A restaurant, book, movie, whatever. That's coaching for me. And I know lots of pharmacists who are getting into it, like my friend Brian Bisher, who's done some really amazing work in the health men's space. The key here is to find your niche, whether it's diabetes management, weight loss, or career transitions. What makes coaching so powerful is that you get to directly make an impact on someone's life. And let me tell you, there's nothing more cool and rewarding than seeing your clients get success. On my wall behind this camera, I have my accomplishment board, and it's letters, it's notes from people that I have impacted and the lives that they've changed, and hearing about the family impact of what they've been able to do is one of my favorite things. The 8th option that I've seen some pharmacists do is something that may surprise you, but it's actually creating art. So I've got to tell you about my friend Laura Beth Martin, who was a former client of mine, and she's built this amazing Etsy business, and she's on TikTok, she's killing it. And there's also someone like Stephanie Roberts, who's turned pill bottle resin art into a full-time career. It's incredible to see how they've combined creativity with their pharmacy background. What I love about this is that it shows that you don't have to stay in traditional pharmacy roles to use your pharmacy knowledge. And finally, the 9th side hustle is app development. You can call this technology or whatever really, but my friend Dave Trupiano actually saw a really interesting problem and made a solution for it. So I'm not sure if you know this, but submitting CME, education and all that stuff, it's a pain in the butt. Dave saw a real solution here. So he created Lecture Panda. This was an app started as a side project, and it's now his full-time career. It's amazing to see how he took his pharmacy knowledge, went away from really like informatics and a clinical career, and created a tech solution from it. You don't need to be a programmer, helps if you are, but you just need to understand what the problems are and start creating the solution. Get people to test it out, get testimonials, get more people to try it, and eventually start making revenue and money from it. Here's what I really want you to understand. These aren't just theoretical ideas. These are real things that pharmacists are doing right now, and you can do it too. Some started as small side projects, took a few hours a week. Like me, I was probably spending 10, 15 hours a week while working my full-time ambulatory care job, building up my business to now making it something bigger than I have ever imagined. Had I not done that time, I wouldn't be here, super passionate on a mission to change and reshape the pharmacy profession. Because if we can help 10% of pharmacists quit their job and demand better for themselves by getting newer jobs or pursuing business, whatever it may be, it's going to change and impact companies to take notice that they need to treat their pharmacy professionals well. Let me give you my best advice if you're thinking about starting a side hustle. Start small. Don't feel like you have to quit your job tomorrow. That's going to put unnecessary pressure on you. Test the waters and see what works for you. Pick something that you're actually interested in doing. Don't chase the money. Oh, it's a for sure thing. I've done that a ton in the past when trying to figure out what worked for me. Chase what excites you and makes you passionate about. You don't have to have the passion always, but pursue what you're great at. Learn from others who are already doing it. Connect with them. Ask questions. Get excited. You'd be surprised how many successful people are willing to share their experiences and time with you. Remember, every successful side hustle started with someone deciding to take that first step and a risk. Yes. Why can't that person be you? Okay, the pharmacy field is changing and there are so many opportunities out there if you're willing to explore them. Speaking of exploring new opportunities, whether you're wanting to start a side hustle or make a complete career change, one of the biggest challenges I see pharmacists facing is keeping track of all of their applications and opportunities. That's why we created an application tracker. It's completely free. It's everything that we've learned from helping our clients manage their whole system. Maybe you're a pharmacist who wants to start a side hustle, but you have such a demanding job that you don't have the time to do it. This tracker will help make that so much easier for you. From the networking connections to the number of applications you're sent to the follow-ups you need to do. If you're serious about getting a new career, this is a great opportunity for you. We'll put a link in the description below. All you have to do is put in your email and we'll send you access to this tool. I want you to have it. Take it. It's the same tool our coaching clients use, and I want you to have it too. Well, that's it for today. If you want to learn more about any of these opportunities, let me know. I'm happy to dive deeper into any of these subjects. If we see a lot of comments on this video, we'll dive maybe into one of them in a future video. So until I see you in the next video, stay curious and take care.